Salutations everyone, this is Razor bringing you guys a video on the newest, coolest new character added to Smash. Well, that's not Sans anyway. More people were excited about Sans than Banjo, but Banjo's the actual new character that was added to the game, and I love it. This is my favorite DLC character that they have ever added to the game, because he's fun, he's good, and he's not broken. He doesn't have... And he doesn't rely on some gimmick like fucking, a persona or witch twisting all over the place or, 1,000 different special moves. I mean, his side special, you can only use 5 times per stock. Like, that's the closest thing that you could call to a gimmick, but it's really not. But he's such a fun character, and a couple of people have said that he doesn't feel like a DLC character, then he feels more like a launch character, and I feel the same way for those reasons. He's fun, he's good, but not broken and not reliant on some gimmick. He's my favorite DLC character to be added into Ultimate or Wii U. He's really fun. He's pretty simple. He's heavy. He's not slow, he's got combos, he's got a kill throw, he's got an invincibility move, he's got multiple projectiles, he's got ledge trapping, he's got an insane recovery. I don't know how many people know how insane the recovery is, but it's actually like the craziest recovery in the game. Even better than like Wario with Waft. And by the way, if you were worried about the matchup between Sans and Banjo, Banjo wins that matchup. So just in case you were wondering, so I think he's high tier. Honestly, I don't think he has quite the toolkits to I don't know, like win a super major. Like probably not, but there's always going to be the possibility, right? Well, like with any other high tier out there, I think you will see him in competitive play. Hopefully a top player picks him up. But if you don't want this character to get attention and get nerfed, then maybe you don't want that. Hopefully what happens to Banjo is not what happened to Corrin. I think Corrin was the best added character to Smash 4 because it wasn't like super game changing like Cloud or Bayonetta, but Corrin at the same time, she was a pretty decent character with like 2 really good things about her, and then they nerfed those 2 good things and the character just wasn't very good anymore, and then Ultimate comes out and Corrin's even worse. So hopefully that doesn't happen to Banjo. I don't see anything that really needs to be nerfed with this character. He's got one thing that you could call broken in his side special, but let's just go over the character as a whole. Jab, very fast, pretty good damage, multi-hit finisher, a decent range as well. He will outrange most other jabs in the game, and it's faster than most other jabs too. I think it's like frame 7 or something like that. Forward tilt, very good. You can angle it very fast. Obviously, you can do it out of a dash. I love forward tilt. Good get off me move. And if forward tilt's doesn't have good enough range, then down tilt will get the job done. Very, very good poking tool, but not much else. It's not going to set up for any, bread and butter combos or something like that. Up tilt is a strong move. It does kill, but its hitbox is kind of shitty. It's mainly going to be used for, like, I don't know, anti-airing under platforms. It's not like, a great out-of-shield option. It's nothing like Mega Man's. But it's still a strong kill move that will kill. It's just you got to be right up on him. It doesn't really hit behind him, unfortunately. If there was a couple of properties added to a couple of his moves, Banjo would be really, really good. And then there's the aerials. Up air, as you can see, is multi-hits. So like this Sheik tries to parry it 3 times. See right there, and it doesn't matter because it is multi-hit. It scoops him up kind of like Sonic's up air, but it's faster and not as strong. It has very little knockback. It's just a good juggling tool and good for aerial pressure. Nothing really more than that. If it was like as strong as say like Duck Hunt's up air, then it would be amazing because of what this character can do at the ledge. Neutral air, very fast, better than Pits, worse than Piranha Plants, but still kind of the same spinny, multi-hit, you want to fast fall it kind of a move. Covers a lot of options, pretty safe. It's not going to be parried, obviously, because of the multi-hit nature of it. Back air, super fast. It's the only aerial that is that you're really going to want to use for the edge guard so much, because Nair doesn't really have the range. Down air is a spike, but it's a falling spike, so you're not going to recover. You can't like pin to the ledge on Kalos like Corrin and then make it back up or anything like that. And up air is just, it's not going to have the power to either continue the edge guard or kill or something like that. But all the aerials are very good. I feel like all of Banjo's moves are good. They all have their use. My least favorite move is dash attack, just because it has very few active frames. It has decent range. It's got a strong hit and a weak hit that you could probably combo into, but like nothing major, just maybe like a forward tilt or, maybe read for a roll and get the grab or something. But nothing major. So I'm not big on the dash attack. I don't think it's that great for us schlebs online, just because it's not active for very many frames, and when you do hit it, you're not going to get really anything off of it that's good. So that's just that's just my thoughts on things. The specials are all pretty good. Neutral special, the one where if you hold it you can bring out Kazooie and just spam it like your Mega Man, right? That one's really only useful from the single hit perspective. Holding Kazooie to add pressure is only going to help against people who are just not used to projectile pressure or don't have any answers against it, and you can just, force them into shield and then, whatever. But from the single shot, which gives you the longest distance after you hold it and fire more, they don't go as far, but it can cover ledge, like recovering there, like a Mario or Luigi fireball, so that's nice. It can also catch some people trying to jump to ledge instead of using some sort of recovery or air dodge to get to it, so that can interrupt them, and maybe they'll buffer an input and SD themselves because of it. But your main tool at the ledge is going to be Grenade. Grenade is so good. It has the similar properties to Duck Hunt's Can, in that as soon as it's gone, as soon as it's exploded or it goes all the way off screen, as soon as it no longer exists, you can use it immediately, like the next frame. You can use it. So it's very good in that sense. And here's just the power of the edge guard, of grenades to back airs, and as well as the egg. It's so good, and I get the stock solely off of these two edge guards. I think I drop it right here. Yeah, he gets to get up the hit from the up special. Then I get him to this ledge, and we're going to hit him with the side special, which is insane. So you only get 5 usages of the side special per stock, but I would treat it much like you would Robin's Levin Sword or Tomes. Don't worry about running out. Don't minimize your uses of it. Don't try to save it. Just treat it as if you had an infinite amount. Much like L Thunder, you don't want to always charge that thing. Sometimes you just want to just throw it out there, not want to have to worry about using up too much of the tome or 11 sword. Get use out of it while you have it, because you get 5 per stock, so maximum 15 per game, and that's more than you're gonna need, honestly. And there aren't very many characters that use any of their side specials more than 5 times a stock, especially if they're really strong ones like that. So it gives you invincibility for quite a while. Not the entire animation. It has a little bit of startup. There's no invincibility, and at the end, obviously, when you start to slow down, there is a weaker hit, and you will no longer have the invincibility shortly afterwards, and you can punish if they with their range, or if you jump over it and then pivot grab them, right? So it's not the most perfect broken move in the game, and yeah, if you hold on the grenade, it'll stage spike it. So grenade's great. It's a little bit of RNG because the grenade's not always going to behave the same way every single time, but if you told me that it did, I would not notice in the time that I've played. And I've played a lot of Banjo over the past couple of days. He's already like my 7th most used character. So, but the uses of your side special, don't limit them. It's a good landing option, especially since Banjo has 2 double jumps. You can do a lot of mix-ups into, instead of, jumping once and then landing, you jump twice and then the enemy tries to go in, and then you can, boom, safe landing with side special. It also hits grounded opponents, probably not a Pichu or something too low profile, but it'll hit the average height character as well from the air. So it's really, really good. If your opponent isn't always wary of it, if they aren't always expecting of it, you're going to catch them off guard. And that thing kills stupid early. It's stronger than most smash attacks in the game. Is stronger than a lot of strong, slow specials like Falcon Punch. It's stronger than that. And it has range and invincibility, and it's faster. And you can use it as a recovery. And if you get the range right, it snaps to ledge. So the thing has just a huge amount of usages. While, of course, you don't want to spam it. Online spamming is obviously going to work, and it's going to be crazy. But it's absolutely not necessary to, get every single stock with your side special. But the thing will kill at 80 at mid-stage. It is that goddamn strong. And Banjo's pretty heavy as well. He's pretty fast. He's not the fastest. I feel like he is a little bit susceptible to rushdown, but not enough to where like he has a ton of bad matchups, right? Especially with the projectiles. Egg will interrupt a lot of things, similar to Joker's pellet gun, although not quite as good, but similar to like Yoshi's eggs, right? It's going to interrupt a lot of options. It will clank with a lot of other projectiles, even ones that are stronger than it. And of course the grenade will also clank with other projectiles since it is an explosive. So grenade has a ton of uses and is the reason that he can have an infinite recovery. So what you do is you grab grenade, hold up special, fly, and then grenade explodes, and then you can reset, and you can do that literally forever. He has the best possible vertical recovery out of any character in the game, even better than Wario with Waft, and you can do this at any time. You don't have to wait for you to fart in order to be able to do this kind of recovery. So he's going to be difficult to spike. You're going to have to go down low to get the spike to kill with him. Or against Banjo and Kazooie, because Kazooie is part of it too. Obviously, Kazooie is a disjoint, and all of your aerials are actually a disjoint. So down air has great priority. It beats cloud up air, for instance, and it's a spike, and you can get combos out of that spike since you can't tech that thing. So if you ground spike them, you can get that into up smash. Up smash is super fast. You can also up smash out of down throw, which is a grounded move. It is the weakest of the pitfall ground moves in the entire game. It is the easiest to mash out of. It's not till like 130, 140 are you going to get like guaranteed smash attacks out of it, unlike pretty much any other grounded throw in the game. But you don't necessarily need it. You could down throw to fast fall nair and down throw to up air. The only problem is your opponent can mix up whether they mash or not, so that can throw off your combo game. But if you know that they're always going to try to mash, and then that's a great mix up right there. You fake them out with the grenade, and either the explosion obscures you, or they're worried about some other option, and they're not thinking side B. And side B is just so fast that I love that mix up. No one ever sees it coming. And just another use of the grenade. So he's kind of like a sword character that's heavy with insane recovery, an invincibility move, and projectiles. Banjo's kind of got a little bit of everything. He's a little bit Duck Hunt, a little bit Mario, a little bit Pit, a little bit Toon Link. the dude's got everything. But he's not overwhelming. He's not overpowered. He doesn't have some insane, stupid counter. He doesn't have some weird gimmick or some crazy aerial combo, right? And he does have a grounded throw, but it's the weakest out of any in the entire game. Back throw is really strong. It's one of the strongest kill moves in the entire game. It's not, Nest back throw strong, but it's stronger than Palutena's, I would say. And up throw doesn't get many uses, same with forward throw. But, maybe at low percents you could get like a tech chase or, up throw, up air. If you follow their DI, depending on their weight and percentage and rage and stuff like that. But he has the tools, I think, to compete with any other character out there. He can deal with spam. He can deal with campiness. He can ledge guard. He's got great recovery. He's got a lot of mix-ups in his recovery because, like Charizard, he has 2 jumps, and you can act out of up special. So you can up special, then jump, and then air dodge to ledge or air dodge on stage. So you have the ability to mix it up. And then he's got great aerials to cover, especially with the down air. That's got great priority. All of them have disjoint. Even Fair has disjoint, which is his slowest aerial. It's relatively strong, not like Ganon strong, but is like a similar kind of animation. But it also has a disjoint a little bit as well. It has a little bit of an invincibility on just the tip of it. You can definitely tell as soon as you start using it, and just here's more edge guardiness, getting the best of a Diddy Kong there with the grenades and egg pressure. So the he's so much fun, and he's not super difficult. We're gonna have to see where the meta can develop on maybe some some grab resets, possibly with down throw nair. I can definitely see being a thing, but once they get to 130, 140, down throw and up special, especially on a platform, that's going to be your best way to do it. Up special, up smash, sorry, is just so fast, and it's pretty strong, and it's multi-hit. Down smash is very strong. That can cover some really dumb landings. Since it's faster than forward smash. Forward smash, while it's strong, I think it's his worst smash attack. So if you're trying to mix up, you're like, hey, I'm not going to edge guard with grenade here. I'm going to try to throw out a back air and then fool them into getting on stage, and then you hit him with down smash, right? That can be a really good mix-up. So the character's got a ton of mix-ups, good ledge trapping, good recovery mix-ups, and while the neutral might not be the best, he's got the speed and the different properties and disjoints of his aerials to not struggle, I think, in a lot of matchups. So great character, fun character, not super technical, but he definitely has some technical aspects to him. He's not absolutely straightforward, Ganondorf style. He's got some combos, and he's got a lot of, different mix-ups that he can do in various possibilities. And you always have side special, which is invincible projectiles. I don't care about projectiles. I have 5 feathers that say fuck you projectiles. I'm invincible, and I'm going to hit you with something stupid strong at the ledge. It's going to kill every character at 100. So I think a great addition. Fun character, good character, not too strong, don't think top tier right now, but I think definitely high tier, and you cannot argue that he's any lower than that.